Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today we have the 2023 Dodge Durango SRT 392. Kind of just the step down from the Hellcat, but still an absolutely awesome SUV. This one has the $11,000 premium package, beautiful forged carbon, Alcantara roof, kind of no panel roof, which is kind of a shame. White knuckle over demonic red, which we can look right here. Yeah, $11,000, 205. Upgraded brakes, suede headliner, Laguna seats. Yeah, and this has the black package on top of that. 88,360. That is a sticker and a half. You have your SRT button. You can do all kinds. Yeah, let's do snow. That might be the best idea in the world. Tow mode. No, track is where it's at, and then you can go in and update all of this, your all-wheel drive settings, stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty downright impressive. I'm just gonna do a quick walk around because obviously it's raining, so I don't want to get the camera too wet. I'll wipe it off once we get back inside. But you can see those Brembos produce a ton of dust. I noticed that with my Hellcat Challenger, and yeah, it's a lot of dust, a ton of dust, to be completely honest. Let's do this. Make sure y'all got no rain. Red belts, best thing in the world. Oh no, this doesn't have, my Hellcat had an illuminated steering wheel emblem. I don't think this has it. That was the most fun little gimmick I loved so much about that car. So obviously, being in full track mode, the suspension's very firm. It's a heavy car, very heavy car. 392 cubic inch, that's what 392 stands for. It equates to 6.4 liters, same motor that is in your Scat Packs. These to enable launch control, all you do, press this button, apply brake pressure, gonna full on the brake, floor the gas, and you have an absolutely wild 0 to 60 time. It actually came out of launch control. I think because it was a little bit wet, it spun the rears. Happened all the time in my Hellcat, so that's common. But still, it you might even have performance timers. Yeah, 4.5 0 to 60 is what that said, but I don't really trust that. $1.05 G. That's pretty wild. And then if you want to just do, it tones down and it is just a normal SUV. That's what I love about this thing. It's kind of the tale of two cars. It can be a perfectly nice luxury SUV, but where's the fun in that, honestly? With this ZF 8-speed automatic, it's a perfect transmission for it. That's not fun. Oh, I giggle like a schoolgirl when I drive this thing. You have the yield, but nobody ever does. Come on, come on. Come on, little Thubu. You got it. That's actually impressive. You can balance this thing with the throttle. I didn't expect to be able to do that. I felt the front start to push. You back off the throttle ever so slightly and it claws right back. I like that. I've not driven many SUVs that you can control with the throttle like that. Not many SUVs with the Dodge logo. Ooh, mittens. That's kind of what surprises me the most. I have a ton of experience in V6 Durangos. Yeah, they're not great. They're functional. They're not very fun to drive. You know, the GT is some mild exception, but they really aren't that good to drive. So it's genuinely impressive how good this is to drive. You know, it almost feels like a completely different car. And I think that's what Dodge was going for. And the Hellcat is just next level with that. But I think it almost, no, I'm not going to say that. In the Challenger, it was way too much power. Especially for performance driving on the street. It was stupid, absolutely stupid. I couldn't enjoy that car. On the track, drag racing, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I drag raced that thing all the time. And I think this is going to be a similar situation. With the Hellcat engine, this would be perfect. And I think that's why everybody's going towards the Hellcat, and everybody kind of sleeps on these. You know, because pricing isn't that different. But one thing I guess that you would have is you can be flat out more in this than that because it's slower. That's kind of the big thing. I will say the 6.4 has its own very unique sound compared to the 6.2. You don't have the, you don't have that, but whatever. I think once the market kind of stabilizes on these are going to find their own niche market and people will start gravitating towards them more. I think that's where we're going to start finding some real bargains. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.